Good evening. We are back. No.
Oh no!
I just want to tell you that I have played quite the bomb on the party.
Oh,
It was a real stinker. No. So anyways, what has happened to our party since they have stepped through the box is they have found themselves someplace else.
Lost as usual.
Lost as usual.
That's you.
It's just you.
Damn it!
You awake.
You have no clue what's going on.
I don't know what's going on right
There's no circus tent. No carnival tent. There's no people. There's no town. There's no pastures. There's forest.
now. Oh, Dan took my kidneys.
Dude, Charlie.
Charlie.
You're in a tub in the middle of the forest in ice
With ascending stone strapped to your hand.
with a cell phone in your hand saying in 2,000 years this thing will work. No.
No, it's ascending stone.
So anyways, but what has happened is you wake, you find yourself in the forest. You know there's trees around you.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. You know there's
Through the
trees
forest,
around
through the
you.
trees.
There is, it's dark outside right now. There appears to be very light amount of perhaps maybe sunlight. I don't know. It's extremely way out in the distance. Could be the light of a village. It could be the light of the sun coming up. Who knows? It's foggy. It's dense. But the dense fog is somewhere about 15 to 20 feet off the ground. Beneath that layer is a light mist underneath that where you are. It's cool. The ground is wet, not from rain, just from the moisture of the air. You definitely get the smell of evergreens, thick forest, that there's very little passageway through those, looks like through the trees that most people could fit. There is some here and there little passages, like perhaps just random growth of the trees. That way, it allows things to go through.
Game trails or something like
Perhaps. The only thing is, you're lying prone on the ground. Your head is fuzzy.
Oh no.
Feels like kind of like having a little bit of a hangover. You feel out of body. Out of body. That would be the thing. You feel like you're almost like you're floating out of your body. Just that weird sensation.
Oh jeez.
And as you're trying to get your bearings, something is off. You can't quite put your finger. Well, maybe you can put your finger on it.
Fucking love you.
And
that. I really hope we still have our clothes on.
That being the case,
And that's not what's off. Just saying.
Why do I feel so sore?
Perkin.
Oh my god, my head hurts.
Here you are. You're prone, and you know you can hear a little bit of rustling around you. And as you're moving your head, it feels like your brain is slowly moving behind your facial movements. I mean, as you're moving your head, your brain's like slowly going this way, and as you move your head this way, and it goes like this way.
Oh.
You go left to right. It's just like a couple seconds behind. It's like, whoa, yeah.
Oh,
That's trail.
Do a perception check real quick.
Perception check.
Perception
It's
check.
never good.
Whoa, an 8 bear.
An 8? Hold on. Let me just take a look at this. So, what you notice is that something, your hands are odd. They just feel very strange. What are you doing? You rubbing your hands together?
Yeah, and I'm like,
Oh,
kind of.
wait a minute. Something's wrong with your hands.
What?
Your hands, your hands have
Dun,
like
dun,
sharp, thick nails on them, like claws.
He gasped.
Okay.
I just thought that.
Okay. Oh,
Perfect.
everybody hears this kind of. It's almost like a high-pitched squeal. Like a. All right. All right. Serena. You
I'm not your.
you wake up. You're on the ground. There's a high pitched squeal, like someone, like some angry little rat had got stepped on, perhaps, or something.
sorry.
I don't know. It sounded very
That's
weird,
unfortunate.
and there's a very strange surroundings around you. What are you doing?
Freaking out, man.
You don't know any. You don't notice anything yet. I mean, you just kind of like woke up.
I try to move my arms.
Oh yeah. You know what? Man, it just they just feel like noodles are light. They're just kind of. Give me a perception
Let's
check.
say limp noodles.
You know, it's like when your arms asleep though, and you just kind of you can flap them around, and they just like it almost doesn't feel like they're attached.
I'm picturing that like moment Ace Ventura gets hit with the darts. It's just like,
17.
And you know what? You're like flinging your arms around, just kind of like trying to wake up a little bit, because your arms are moving so quick compared to what they were moving, and then you realize that there's somebody else's arms that are moving in front of you, but you're going like, wait a minute, those arms
they're
are
covered
attached to
in
me.
scales.
Are you a dire hummingbird?
Dire hummingbird.
And they
I flatten my arm.
there's something drastically wrong with them. They are not scaled.
These aren't my arms. What are these? Whose are these? No one.
Okay, that's what you say, right? Is that what you say? Okay, you hear somewhere else close by in the forest. These are not my arms. I mean, there's some weird things going on in this forest. Maybe.
Loud noises.
Oh Lord.
So maybe you guys got. Maybe the weed, that little bit of leaf was tainted.
Man,
It's
I'm
tainted leaf.
hallucinating over here.
So, but
Green-haired
That must have
gnome
been
just
some
walked
strong
in.
stuff.
Never
The
trust
Kiri.
one.
Never trust light.
you're on the ground. What? Oh, you know what though? Perception check, real quick.
Mother.
Hey,
16.
Okay. You did that, right? But it sounded like almost like a horse or some sort of farm animal. Something loud just came, just like rolling out, like maybe something is either around you or on you, or something is like, where did that freaking noise come from? Because that did not come from you.
it's not normal.
And someone complained about having extra arms or something. Like, where did these arms come from?
High pitched scream.
And there was
These are
some
not my
sort of
arms, whose are these?
weird, like, yeah.
God.
Like the aliens found a halfling and gave it the anal probe. I don't know. I'm not sure. I mean, it was a weird scream. I mean, it was just kind of bizarre.
I told you when they came in. Aliens. Aliens.
Thought they were in
Um,
Starfinder.
I said it
I'm
when
just
they came
I'm
in.
trying to find trying to get my bearings, trying to hear where that's coming from, but like trying to figure out why.
Trying to get your bearings.
I
Now-
feel
now,
different.
As you're trying to get your bearings, one of the things you notice is that you feel
massive headache.
extremely hazy inside your head. It feels like just layers and layers between you and the outside world. And
Can I just put my hands
Yes,
on my head
yes,
just
you
to
can.
go ahead and like?
and you
what the hell?
put your hands on your head, and there's something wrong. Something really wrong.
They're hooves.
I don't know what happened. But someone has played a horrible trick on you and turned your horns the other direction.
Oh God, I'm a horse.
Actually, I'm a broom.
The horns, instead of going from the forehead, going towards the back, are now going from the forehead, going out towards the front. And they're not the beautiful ridged horns you had. They had all these wonderful ripples and webbing and everything else in them, and now they're smooth.
If you are what
Holy
you think
cow!
You
Holy-
erased it.
Holy cow! You have big hands.
you are. If you are what I think you are, I'm
You
going
have
to tell you some
very
stuff.
big hands. What are you doing? There's big hands.
Big, strong.
I'm going to
hands.
join the screams.
Okay.
Right.
Something huge. Something huge.
These aren't my hands.
Holy
There is something
I'm not
really,
moving.
really big, letting out the most terrifying scream you have ever heard
Sink back
in
down a
your
little further.
adventuring life.
Ah, shit. And I only been adventuring for 2 months now.
Now, wait a minute.
Put up the hood.
Grim.
Oh God.
You've done it now.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
It's
Imagine.
cold. Man, do you know what? It is cold to the bone.
Yeah.
It is very cold to the bone. There's a chill all throughout your body. Just heart-stopping.
I look around and start wondering why I can see.
You start looking around. Do a perception check.
That's going to be a 21.
You're looking around to see what you can see. And you have dark vision?
Yeah.
You're like, there's other
Now.
other things around you. You're fixated. There's other beings around you, and all you can fixate on is
How hungry I am.
Oh, no.
you hear bum 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 bum
Oh,
bum bum bum.
I thought I
bum.
heard the
And then you
small
hear, and then you
scream
hear,
and a
and then you
large
hear,
scream.
then you hear, bum bum bum, and then you hear, thud, 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 thud. And these are all like, you're like, what the heck is that? And you're going like, those are all heartbeats. I hear heartbeats, and I see. Oh, what the heck is that huge thing over there? That and there's somebody next to me, and then there's what the heck is that thing? And I mean, you're just
Yeah.
surrounded by
Oddities.
the circus came with you.
and the fact that I can see it is just freaking me out because it's dark.
Should be dark.
and you shouldn't
Why-
be able to see in the dark.
I imagine I feel. Why do I feel so cold?
You're like
Listen.
you're cold. I mean, and even your skin is just it's cold.
Very clammy.
Yeah, it is clammy. It's the fog. That
Yeah.
fog is just sinking into your skin.
Yeesh.
Oh, and
like
and
Oh, no.
something way the back of your head. It's like you almost I don't know what's back there. It's just something is like it's talking, almost like something is talking to you, but it's not. It's the oddest sensation, like There's something trying to talk to you, and you just can't hear it. And you don't know if it's just like, like having a ringing in your ears or something like that, but it's just odd.
I want to kind of just sit up and start to look around.
Okay. You sit up with your arms across your chest. And you start looking around.
Your body thought you were dead.
Apparently.
Raw.
Who's out there?
You're on the ground. And you're in the strangest setting you've ever seen. There is this trees that are like several people across. And there's this vegetation on the ground that is just, someone needs to come through here and do some serious weed whacking or something, I don't know. But it is ginormous. Do you have any skills when it comes to nature or anything like that?
I think I do. See, I'm not familiar enough with the cantrip that I do know.
What's the skill for nature? Is there one?
Well,
Nature
there's-
intelligence. Nature's based off intelligence.
So you just what you do is you roll a d20.
And then add your intelligence score.
Right. If you're skilled in it, you would get the
You
proficiency
get the
bonus.
proficiency bonus, yep.
16.
16. There's the largest varieties of weeds here, and these trees are. It's like you walked into an ancient grove of some sort, perhaps a druid grove. I don't know. These trees are just beyond belief. And do perception by chance.
These trees are amazing.
Oh, jeez. 2.
You're looking at it and you're just astounded by this. So much so that you back up a little bit. But as you're backing up, everything seems to be getting a little smaller. And you start to realize you're floating. Maybe you're floating off the ground. Maybe you died. Perhaps, I don't know. Something has happened to you that caused you to float off the ground.
There it goes.
Oh no!
In this
You can't
giant,
see me.
God damn it.
ancient
Sina.
forest of bizarre proportioned vegetation. Clearly, this stuff is just gigantic. What do you do?
Shocked silence at this point.
Shaking your head?
Yeah,
Like shocked
just kinda-
silence?
The hell?
What the hell did I take?
Is that what you just...
Yeah.
That old man.
Wait a minute.
Damn
The
leaf.
rest of you. What the hell? That's what you hear.
Wait.
What the hell?
Oh no!